Hi, my Room 6 friends. It's Mr. P. Today I'm going to read a book to you called Over and Under the Snow. Now, it's about some animal friends looking for food over and under the snow. Miss Oleski is going to be doing a project with us that will help us more easily understand over and under. But I'm going to do a couple before and after the book just to show you. So I take my little friendly pencil, and if I drop it, oh no, it fell under the table. I have to go get it. Under the table. Oh. But I can also hold it over my head. It's over my head. So over and under. We'll talk more about this as we go through the book and afterwards. And again, Miss Oleski is going to do the video for the activity, and when you come to group, you'll see it as well for over and under. Let's find out how our animals deal with over and under. Winter began early. Snow covered all of the plants. The animals of the forests and fields were not ready. Can you tell what animal friend that is? Yep, it's a moose. Some of you might have said a reindeer because he has big antlers, but he has much bigger and thicker antlers than a reindeer would. But it was a good guess. The tall moose said, "I must find more plants to eat so I can stay healthy through the long, cold winter." But he couldn't find any. "I will go visit Grandmother Dory," said the moose. "She will know what to do." Now he's looking for his food, but it's all covered. Moose will eat a lot of leaves, berries, things like that, and all he can see is the snow. All his food is under the snow. All the snow is laying over on top of his food, of the grass, of the trees. A brown rabbit bounced on the surface of the snow. "All the plants that I eat are buried," said the rabbit. "Where will I find my food?" "Come with me to visit Grandmother Dory," said the moose as he passed. "She will know what to do." So again, you can see the grass kind of sticking out, but it's down there under the snow. All the snow has fallen over the grass. Even the rabbit is above or over his food down here. You can see little pieces sticking out, but he can't quite get it. The moose and the rabbit saw a big, burly bear. "I must find more food before I sleep through the winter," the bear said to them. "But everything is under the snow." "We are going to visit Grandmother Dory," the rabbit told the bear. "Come with us and she will help us all." Even the poor bear is under the snow. How does he look in that picture, too? We've been talking about our feelings. Sad, worried. Yeah, those are two good ones. Nice job, my friends. He's sad and worried that he can't get his food. A slender deer walked up behind them. "Where are you all going together?" asked the deer. The burly big bear replied, "We are visiting Grandmother Dory because she will help us find food." "I will come along then too," said the deer, "because my food also is under the snow." Again, a deer would eat a lot of grass, even some leaves and things from the trees, but a lot of grass. And you can see underneath the snow, the grass that the deer would eat is sticking up. But it's all under the snow. "And so is mine," said a nearby porcupine. "Therefore, I will join you both." Now, it looks like this porcupine has a lot of hair. Does anyone know what that hair actually is? Needles, sharp needles, yeah, that stick out and protect him from other animals. Good job, my friends. So the porcupine is going to join them and go on the trip too. Together, they all, the moose, the rabbit, the bear, the deer, and the porcupine, arrived at the sheep farm of Grandmother Dory. Dory said to them, there she is with her sheep. Grandmother Dory said to them all of you already know how to find food in the snow. It's a gift that nature gives you. You just know. Eat some of this hay I keep for my sheep to give you the strength to go on your way back to your forests and fields. When you arrive there, the rabbit must hop over top of snow that now provides a prop that raises her to stems and twigs to eat instead of grassy sprigs. So the rabbit can still eat some of the stuff he still eats, but he's going to use the snow as kind of a little stepladder to get to the higher up stuff. Oh, that's good problem solving, Mr. Rabbit. The bear must climb a beechnut tree and nestle in a branching V to gather limbs where beechnuts cling and savor flavor beechnut spring. So again, he's got to get over the snow. He's got to go up higher and eat the nuts that are up in the tree instead of the stuff that falls on the ground or things that he might find on the ground that are under the snow now. More good problem solving. It's not down here, it's up there, it's overhead. When in the woods, the porcupine must climb a hemlock tree to dine. A hemlock tree is evergreen, and he may glean the needles clean. Again, he's going to climb a tree and eat from stuff that is higher up instead of the stuff that he finds on the ground or under the snow. The moose must through the forest search for maple, aspen, ash, and birch. Those trees have tender, twiggy tips a standing mouse can reach with lips. Again, stuff that is over his head, not under the snow. So there's still little pieces of twigs and leaves that he can eat just higher up. The deer must go where oak trees grow to dig for acorns under snow, which drop from limbs upon the ground beneath the snow they now abound. There's still a lot of acorns and food under the snow. A deer will kind of use his nose and push the snow aside and dig out those acorns, going under the snow to get them. The animals shouted, "Thank you to Grandmother Dory, and thank you to nature too," when they returned to their homes. The moose found higher twigs to munch. The rabbit chewed out lower brush. The bear climbed beeches seeking nuts. The deer dug acorns under snow. The porcupine dined where hemlocks grow. The animals ate and ate. Filling up their tummies with all the food they could find. Until they felt well prepared for even more snow. How do they look now? Remember, our bear friend and his other friends looked a little worried and sad. How do they look now? Yeah, happy. And if you look at that rabbit, he looks even maybe a little heavier, a little fatter, fat and happy now, ready for the winter. So that talked about Aunt Dory saying that the animals kind of knew how to get through the winter, that nature gave them the tools. Some animals sleep during the winter, like a bear, so they have to take in a lot more food and eat it. And so that means they have to go looking a lot harder to get a lot more food. Now, I'm going to try and show you over and under again. I'm going to pretend that this is, you can think of it as grass or acorns, any type of food that the animals would have eaten on the ground. All right. And this is my ground. Okay. And my grass and my food and my nuts, however, acorns,